I think it's game time. Let's get it started. Ooh, that is nice and loud. How's everybody doing today? It's good to see people. I see Shadow Lady's in the house here. I like to see her floating around here. Fun to get my Switch fired up. You all saw me on the new stuff. Oh, that's great. Well, good Sunday afternoon, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shadow Lady, for joining me. Let's see what other people we got floating around in here. Looks like we might have Brian floating around in this right now. Looks like Psycho's here. Ooh, he's here, sort of, kind of, definitely, maybe. Mm-hmm. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just sending a couple chats out. And I'm eating gummy bears. Well, let's get this game started back up here. I'm not wasting any time bullshitting around, because we got a lot of games to go through. Sorry if you can hear me smacking those gummy bears. Did it? That went from cat... there we go. That went from cat 3 to cat 5 overnight. That's a pretty big deal. Well, the snow out west right now, I mean, we got snow happening right now outside my window. Gummies are gummies. Gummy bears. Like Harbro gummy bears. Not like funny gummies, but gummy bears. If I was to eat funny gummies, like a whole little dish of these, I'd be a wreck. Look at this. These are green, but they look like they're like see-through bears, right? Here, let's see this. Where is it? Go back to my camera. They're see-through bears. Anyway, it's a black bear. And then I got cinnamon bears. I don't have any grizzly bears. I got a funny, my wife has a funny sticker that says black bear, brown bear, and it has a picture of them, like a silhouette. Then it says gummy bear. But yeah, our Glacier National Park there, Brian, had about 4 feet in about 8 hours yesterday, which is crazy. It's a crazy amount of snow. But we love it here. We love the snow. I will need a knife. Where are you? I love a lot of snow. Bring it on, baby. Somebody that I host here, let's go back into this. Someone that I host here was just playing World of Illusion. I like it. I just played World of Illusion, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck World of Illusion. So when I saw him streaming, I was like, is this just a replay of me playing? But I was like, no, that's a different streamer. In Europe and Canada, though, right? It looks like it's coming your way. So I'm not drinking Pepsi today. I got little bottles of Coke. Coca-Cola, that is. Bottles of Coke. Right? I'd like to be sponsored by Coke. I think I'd rather be sponsored by Pepsi. I drink way too much of it. But little cans. It's little cans, little bottles, little portions.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah.
I like the glass.
You're alive.
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
Trader Joe. Trader Joe. Trader Barry. He's an SOB. Pepsi 1892 in cans is pretty good. 1992, is that what you're saying? 1892. Here we go. Hunter, you ready? Ooh, I thought I'd get one. That one appeared there. Ow. I'm an idiot. Well, Coca-Cola used to have real Coke in it. I mean, but you got to think, though, tonics and elixirs were full of narcotics and opioids. I will. Whoever did this is definitely a professional. He's holding something. He's holding some crank. Yep. I shouldn't say it like that. All right, now we're going to get a little action here. And they say there's an opioid problem now, right? Everybody's drinking Coca-Cola back then. Taking the Pepsi challenge, and everybody's picking Coca-Cola because it's great. Everybody's getting high off of it. Keep my water bottle on the floor. I got a feeling that if I keep it on my desk, I'm going to knock it over. Two hunters. I couldn't imagine a hunter being like a Crimson Head or coming back really upset. What's going on, Darth? Oh, yeah, those hunters, man. They jump up, and they'll just take your head right off. They just, you can have full life, and they'll take your head off. Oh, it's brutal. Brutal. Good evening to you, Darth. A little herbage. Let's take that. Ooh, piece of candy. How's your evening going? All right, stay as long as you want. Yeah, my evening's going pretty well. My my New York Football Giants ended up winning today. Woo. I always wonder if I'm ever going to make that. I mean, if I'm ever going to miss that. She is gassed. Oh, yeah, it always is a nail biter right there. No, we don't need the shells, but I thought there was something behind it. Maybe not. Spider time! Let's kick this spider's ass. This is a big spider. Bam, bam. Oh, and it's so furry. And it's so furry. There's a few of them. I think there's 3. But if you don't have the survival knife here, you can get one. You can shoot with this with a gun too and a rocket. See, there it is. I knew there was 3 of them. Drop. Dirty master. Mortal. I joined at this part. Yep. Woo. The spiders. My cousin can't do them. I just can't do the spiders, man. It just freaks him out. I think that's why when we split this game up a lot, he would play the first part of the like the whole first part of the mansion until we got out and get to the guardhouse. Then he'd give it to me, and I'd do the residence back in and the underground, and then he'd do the lab. And I think that's I think it was all part of his mastermind. Uh-huh. That's funny, Immortal. Good to see you. It's always nice to have Immortal in the house. Oh, yeah, this part. Did you? You threw it? And did you play the original on the PlayStation, Immortal, or did you play this one first? I think this automatically goes. There we go. Excellent. And, you know, I think I am going to play the original one right after this. Because we did a contest, Immortal, where I ran a poll. Oh, I love this music. But we did a poll where we had the PlayStation 1 version and then the GameCube version. And this version won by 2 votes. In an hour, we had 77 votes for the first one and 79 votes for this one. So after I get done with this one, I'm going to flip it around, put the PS1 on, or my PlayStation 3, and fire up the old good old original, baby. And we're going to keep these scary games going all month long. Because it's snowing here, and I like... Ooh, I missed it. I like snowy weather. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Yes, this one is a remake. Yeah, the remaster. Or a remake, actually. It is completely different. There's some differences in it, but yeah. But I'll be playing the original, the director's cut. Not, you know, I like the director's cut version. I remember when I played the first one, it didn't have any rumble support, didn't have analog support, analog sticks, and then the director's cut came out, and it was definitely better, for sure. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you, Darth. I have so many fond memories of playing the first one. So this is why I like... Okay, let me back up here. So I'm a partner with support streamers, and in my application, you know, it was a lot of talking to me, you know, playing these games, because I'm 38 and I grew up playing these games. But playing the original... Let's go into this. The director's cut had analog support, and it had rumble feature. And it might have had the quick turn as well, the down and square, and it'd quick turn you, I think. I don't think the first one had that. But I'm not positive. Okay. And I used to... The graphics for this game, though, I remember playing this in my mom's house. I was a freshman in high school. And I had a stereo up there, and I didn't really have surround sound, but I figured out a way to hook up my TV to an old stereo with speakers and made it work. And I remember playing this, specifically getting up to this part here with those speakers turned on like at 3 in the morning, like really loud. And there was a part in the game when you get to the laboratory, when you use a control room key or something, the lab key, and when you use it, the door goes really loud, and I remember jumping so loud, scaring the hell out of me. Yes, it did. It did have a mix, didn't it, Shadow Lady? Only RE3 had a quick turn? I thought RE1 had it. I guess we'll find out. It came out in 96, I believe. It's 1996 it came out. Check it out. So I'm saying 96, you're saying 97. I know one of us is correct on that. We're going to let Immortal take over when we have to fight more spiders again. Especially like in part 2. Or in Resident Evil 0, there's a ton of spiders. 4, 2, 3, 1. Oh, come on, Immortal. You know you want to. Let's get back into it. '96. You were in elementary school. See, you're 35, so you're not far off. So you were playing this game kind of you probably played a lot of the first one. I think Immortal played some of the first one. Shadow, you played it too, didn't you? I'm talking the original, and that's what we're going to be doing here after this. We'll just roll the Resident Evil right through. Why not? At least I know what game I'm playing next. Not very familiar with the first one. It's been so long. I played it a while ago, but it took me a while. With Fighting Force for the first game. I think Fighting Force was my first game, along with like an NFL 97 or something, football, and Bandicoot. I wanted Evil, and it took me a little bit while to get Resident Evil. I used to rent it a lot. You were in junior high school? Okay. And I was in high school. I was a freshman, so you would have been in the 7th or 8th grade. We had a... Right, doesn't it feel so long ago? I mean, the 64 was just released. Last year, it was 23 years since the Nintendo 64 was released. We had a video store in our town. And it was called 4th Avenue Video. And they had Resident Evil. And I used to try to go rent it along with my cousin because we didn't own it. And our friend, Tim, would rent it, but he would never return it. He would just, like, let his late fees accrue, and it was crazy. I mean, I remember going to his house, finding the game, taking it back, returning it for him so I could rent it. Yeah, I had to go return it for him when he had like $50 in late fees just so I could play it. Same thing with Final Fantasy 3. I love Final Fantasy 3. That's one I will get to playing. Your parents were strict about that crap of like not returning a game or renting a game or content of games. Immortal. Return on time. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, wait. What am I? What is that head? I like it. You're more than welcome, Immortal. Thank you for just being you. I actually think you lead my donation goal of my bit goals of all time. Yeah, you still lead the bit goal of all time. So, how could I not gift you a sub for free? Thank you, Immortal, for coming out and hanging around. Thank you. Love having you here. It was Resident Evil 2, and a lot of people, it was Resident Evil 2, it wasn't Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 2 blew the doors open for this game, the series. Hey. Hype. I like that hype. Where'd you get that hype? It's cute. Yep, then Resident Evil 3, so... Have you played the new Resident Evil 2 remake, haven't you? Oh, it's stunning. It's so good. You felt disgusted with Resident Evil 1's graphics. But you gotta think, though, I mean, they made huge advances on that. Alright, let's get, one thing I do like about the GameCube is it has the C-stick quick turn, so if I flip the C-stick, it turns Jill for me. I love it. I love that Barry comes out of nowhere here.
Jill!
Barry?
Hey, Jill!
Thank God you're safe.
I'm a traitor.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this.
No one did, Barry. No one did.
Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
I remember when I had a friend that rented Resident Evil 1, and they didn't even know you could run in the game. He just walked his ass around the whole time, couldn't get out of the mansion,
What the hell is that
and
sound?
I played it for him, and I got him out, and he was like, oh my god, Nick, like this is... I thought you just had a mansion to get through. I didn't even know
Go check it out.
how long this
We had
game
enough
was.
surprises for one day.
The name was Mikey T.
I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case
Yes,
something
it says
happens.
Lisa. This is
Okay.
crazy. I don't know how Immortal feels about Lisa. I don't know how Darth feels about Lisa, but I think Lisa's spooky. Here's the trick to fighting Lisa here. Is no matter what pathway you go, she's always going to be coming down that way. Doesn't matter. So I always like to run left first and get her to come this way. Here. Woo! You like watching the spooky ones? Well, we're going to do the original one after this. As I tend to throw a controller. I would have paid to have seen you throw a GameCube controller. I would have loved to have seen that. I can't remember what's up here. Oh yeah, there's goodies up here. Oh, it's two magnums and a magazine for your pistol. I mean, that's a nice score. Should just let me ride that back down and be a hell of a lot easier. There's some spooky games that I don't like playing. Like I love them. And Silent Hill 2 is one of them. Like I love it so much, Immortal, but it just scares the hell out of me to play it. I love Silent Hill 2. I mean, I'll be... Alright. Where are you, Lisa? Crazy mid. Yeah, I love Silent Hill 2. And it just... I played this first one not too long ago. You head to my YouTube page, Darth, right there, and you can find my playthrough of Silent Hill, the first one. It was entertaining. She's gonna catch me in the corner. Ooh. You know what game I'm a really huge fan of? Yes, I do upload them afterwards, but I gotta wait 24 hours because it's just my laws, my contractual laws with YouTube as an affiliate. I can't upload them right away. So I gotta wait about 24 hours. But they all go to YouTube anyway. So if you go to YouTube now, you can catch all the ones that I previously streamed. And they also are on... I try to upload them to our Facebook pages as well. But sometimes they're just too... Some are too large.
Barry!
No, I'm not editing them at all. I'm doing it how they are right here. I mean, this is live stream. You get it the way I record it. No, I mean, I'll put some meta tags in it and stuff, but if you go to them, it's just the way the way I upload them is the way I filmed them. No, I don't have time to edit them. I edit like professionally as a professor up at my college and edit film all the time for freelance work. It's just not, I'm not going to edit my videos. I mean, sometimes I'll stream them for 10 hours. Yeah, it could take a long time. I mean, that's why I film it. I upload it the same way, you know, I make sure I got everything the way I want it. I mean, I don't even know what I would edit if I was to put them on YouTube. I don't know what I'd do it for. Then there is a stream that shall not be named, because it never happened, Shadow.
That stream never happened. Lisa?
Oh, I forgot to pull the lever. She does. She gets up really quick. Where are you? Oh, come on, man. I was shooting you in the face. Oh, she whooped my ass. Oh, God. What am I doing? Look at that. I'm joking around. I keep and I can't get it done. Yeah, I hear you, Lisa. Oh, she whooped me. I use Premiere Pro when I do all my editing. I mean, in film school, I used to use Final Cut, but Final Cut went kind of shitty after it went to 10. All right, let's get out of there. Lisa. This part always creeped me out, too. Especially having a... Ooh! Especially getting that snake could have bit me in the face. I don't know. I don't know, Camtasia. You know, I mean, that's... I mean, I haven't used Camtasia probably since, like, forever. I don't even know if I ever used it. It also depends on your computer speed and your output. What are you trying to render it as? What are you trying to output this video as? All that stuff plays a huge effect on file size, speed, and everything like that. See, I could have avoided all that. So here, we're back into the... We're back outside of the mansion, which is actually really neat that you come full circle with this. I just wish that he would have known that you could have done this to begin with. But what we need to do is we need to combine, we need to get our wolf medals. We need to kind of get... Actually, we don't... Yeah, we can take them right now. We're going to go ahead and save... Actually, we're not going to save it here. No. Let's grab what we need here. I'll show you a trick, you guys. I'll show you something that really helps with the PlayStation 4 version. Let's save it here and we'll ditch it off. I don't know if there's a item box around here. I'll show you something. All right. So one thing is if you play this game and you kill a zombie out here and you don't burn him, he's going to be a crimson head. He's going to be chasing you through the woods. I opted not to kill him. Is he a crimsy? Shouldn't be. Nope, he isn't. So if you kill that guy, he'll come back a crimsy later, and then he chases you through the woods. And it's kind of tough to get around through the woods. You got to run away from him. And then I'll teach you this trick here coming up to the house. So in the PlayStation 4 version of this, in the PlayStation 4 version of this, there's trophies. One of which for killing Lisa Trevor, and one for, I think, giving Barry back his gun, not giving Barry back his gun. So my advice to you, if you're ever going to play this and do trophy runs, is to save it right before you go down and fight Lisa here. And that's really important because you don't want to play through the game 3 or 4 times to get one trophy. You want to maximize whatever you can do, you know, through the playthrough. So obviously the big thing is to save it right here at the very intro. There's a typewriter when you go down to fight Lisa. Save it there and then don't overwrite it. And just keep coming back to that spot, because then all you need to do is battle out with Lisa, do what you need to do for the requirements, and then you're going to have to do some, you know, save it when you get to the lab in a separate save spot, and then do the lab stuff, because one of them is going to be like save Chris, don't save Chris, and do all that. So you can play through the whole game and get to these end key points of trophies and rock out like 6 or 7 trophies in one playthrough by just going back and replaying the very end of it. And I'll show you where to save it, and it really helps with the PS4 version. Darth, they know the software. I know Premiere Pro very well. I've been working with Adobe Premiere Pro for 16 years. I know all the shortcuts. I know all the editing, all the export settings. I can edit video really fast, Darth. I really can, because that's what I do. I got a film degree. That's my job. So YouTubers, you know, I mean, if they learn the software, they can do it pretty quick. So here's what I'm talking about. This part's cool. Let's do this. Oh, Musaki. Playing a little Resident Evil, bud. How you doing today? My Giants won today. They beat the Washington Redskins. I'm happy about that. So here's what I'm talking about, people, is you save it right here. Okay? And there's an item box right there. Perfect. Let's save it for one good measure. One little banger. How's things with you and Amanda, man? You guys doing good? Engaged life? I know engaged life. Now I know married life. Alright, guys. Like I'm saying, for the PlayStation 4 version, you save it right here. And then go down. Don't give Barry the gun. Do the fight. Get the trophy. Reset it. Come back here. Give Barry the gun. Do the fight. Get the trophy. And, you know, I mean, there's a few things you do that with. Then you don't save Chris. You save Chris, and you just... And then you get to the hard parts for the trophy, where it's like you don't get to kill any enemies. There's no enemy killing except boss. Then there's ones where you only use a knife, and then there's, I think, invisible enemy too to help get that platinum trophy. Invisible enemy, you need to know the game very, very well. I don't know. It depends on the size, Darth. I mean, I know you're asking me a lot of technical questions, but you know, I'm trying to stream a game too. And I don't know. It all depends on size, you know, After Effects, or any effects with it. It's all to be determined, man, and how much stuff you put into it. Just if you want to do a lot of video editing and post-production, you're going to need a fast machine. I do all my work. I stream on Macs. I'm streaming on a Mac right now. I only use Apple products. I love the way Apples work. All right, so like I said, you save it up there and you come down here. You're just planning away. I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Jake. I know it. So here's what you do, you guys. You save it up there, then you come down here to Barry on the PS4 version. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Jill.
Is Immortal still here?
You're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Ooh.
Start
Lily
talking.
Payne is.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
No time to talk. Jill, hand me
I
my
haven't
gun.
checked yet. So here's the thing. In the PS4 version, give him the gun, play this part out, reset it, load it again. Don't give him the gun, play it, reset it. Yeah, but we're going to give Gary Barry the gun.
Thanks.
Because we want the good ending. Barry and his big-ass gun. Lisa jumps, I think. But we're going to get Lisa off this ledge. There we go. I don't want to deal with Lisa. Lisa can knock you off this thing. And I do not like it. Yeah, I'll check my work box, my work mailbox tomorrow, Jake. Just lurking and watching. What's the GFHP? What is that? I'm checking that out here. It's, GLHF? Good luck, have fun. All right, that's good. So here's like one of the files that you need to get when you're doing all the notes in the PS4 version. You need to make sure you get this family photo. That's kind of when you find out that, wow, that's Lisa Trevor, and she had messed up. I think Bear's in the house. I see him. All right, that's nice. Hey, mercy on Lisa, 100 bits. Thank you, Shadow Lady. I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, she got messed up. She got a bad deal, didn't she? Thank you, thank you. Cutscene. And then we're going to have a disc change. This is where we change discs. I just went the long way, didn't I? Let's run around it. This part was always so cool, getting to the laboratory in the original, which we're going to do right after this, you guys, so stick around. We're going to play the original. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump up and grab the disc. Disc change. All right, let's see here. This is good music here. Yeah, Immortal, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm signing up for that. Everybody likes a mercy on Lisa. Yes, thank you, Shadow Lady, for the cheer. I definitely do appreciate that. Very much so. And when you go to save it here for the first time on the PS4 version, save it to a new slot. Because like I'm saying, you don't want to overwrite that because you want to be able to go back and give Barry the gun. You don't want to give him the gun. You want to save Chris. You don't want to save Chris. And you get a lot of trophies right away. So this is a true story that's really funny. And if Bear's here, he's going to hear it. So my moderator, Bear, and my cousin, Bear, we were playing this part, and I don't think we saved it since the start of the Underground. Maybe even the guardhouse. And, oh, those graphics are sick, aren't they? Oh, no. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to grab both. Because we're going to get crimsies if I don't burn these guys. So we got to go fire grenade launcher. We didn't save it forever. And Bear was coming out with the nitro canister that you need to fill. And it says running can, like, induce an explosion. And, he killed this zombie. Oh, man, there's Bear. I knew I'd get him with that. We didn't save it since the start of the guardhouse, which means that I've been playing all of it. And we get to this part where you got to fill the nitro when you come up to this point. And he killed a zombie, and he didn't burn it. And he came around the corner, and that thing stood up as a crimson head. Instinct, Bear has a rocket launcher. Boom! Shoots the zombie, blows himself up. Game over. Bear just is like, I'm done. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I jumped back in, played it all again to the guardhouse, let him play it again. It was funny. It was funny stuff. Oh, yeah. And there's another live stream that we have. I don't know. It's on Facebook somewhere. We were playing Code Veronica. It was about a year ago or 2 years ago. And Bear ended up getting swatted by, I think, a hunter. And in that SWAT, threw the controller down on live stream, dropped the F-bomb, and was like, I'm done. It was epic. It was epic. Was it a Bandersnatch? Is that what it was? The Bandersnatch? Oh, man, it was... Oh, yeah, that arm that just, like, reaches so far out. I don't think I need anything in this room. But I do need to clear this room out. Oh. Computer room. Yeah, the Bandersnatches.
Bandersnatch.
It's lightened up on the snowing here. Bear, do you want to post a Bandersnatch? I think Shadow Lady, Immortal, and Bear, you guys can all post here. Or post a link to one of them. Battery pack. I think there's a... Oh, yeah, let's use some of these. These are fun. Hey, Bear, you got to resub your Amazon Prime to me, man. Unless you did it to somebody else this month. Yep, they're only in Code Veronica. That is absolutely right. And it's a damn good thing, too. Is it... I know it's a cross pattern. There we go. Oh, the Bandersnatchers are terrible. All right, we got all 3 Mo discs. 222. Shit. We do need this. All right, here as you can see the tape from... Let's view the film. From the house.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
This makes me want to watch Night of the Living Dead. Where's the output readers? There's one in the morgue. There's one in the fuel room. Okay, all right. I got him. YouTube is hard sometimes. I work from 9 to 5 in the afternoon. I usually have too tired, right? Yeah, no, I hear you, man. It's tough, you know. I mean, I'm working on my schedule to get it so I can stream on a regular basis. I think there's a self-defense weapon over here, isn't there? There it is. Yep, they're only in Code Veronica. Code Veronica's long. I do not like these things in here. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Hall monitors or whatever you want to call them. There one is right there. Nope. 3 shots to kill that thing? Hell no. Where's the other one at? Yep. That's what it is. Chimera. Modisc. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff in here. This looks exactly like a Nintendo GameCube. Yay! How fun is that? Yeah, this door on the first one, when you use it, the key, it's like wah, really loud. It's so loud. I hear zombies. He's kind of high pitched. Naked zombie? Naked zombie. Oh, look at the silhouette of the naked zombie. That's creepy. Light him up. Light him. Ooh, he's still going. Guess there's nothing to burn on him. It's kind of gross, isn't it? Did this one burn out? I'm gonna have to go get this Petro now. Hall monitor. Yeah. Chimera. These things suck. These gummy bears are addictive. I'm gonna save it because shit can go wrong here. My YouTube, I really don't manage much. You know, it's just I upload videos to it. That's it. You know, I'm not building content on it. I'm streaming content. So it's really just uploading stuff. It's not, you know, it's not that I'm, I got ink from right here. It's not that I'm recording videos for YouTube. I'm streaming stuff. So all my content's done. You know, I'm also, Darth, I'm a professor at a university, so I don't have to teach. I don't have to work from 9 to 5. And some days I don't teach. And so I stream on those days I don't teach, Darth. All right. Let's go get this stuff. We're close to the end, everybody. I mean, we're about maybe 10 minutes. You're an assistant account, by the way. All right, so you got long hours yourself. These lighting effects are dynamite in this game. Hey, Shadow, thank you very much. He's got the full Triforce. Woo! Look at me. You like that? I look like Kraken, right? All the gold in Davy Jones's locker. I like it. I like it. Thank you, Shadow. We got some zombies to kill right here now. And there's a lot of them. Ooh. Oh, there are in the first one. There's a lot of them right there. There is a ton of them. All right, we got another Mo disc here. Mind Flayer. Yeah, it'd be a Mind Flayer. All right, we'll do a little Mind Flayer. I like Dark Souls. That level was intense. Alright, so this is the part we gotta be careful about. This is the part that killed Bear. Yes. I've always wanted to run with it just to see it blow up. Cthulhu? Is that the place? The level? That was a terrible. It was the like the insane asylum, I think it was, or something in Dark Souls. You'd have those mind flares. What a great game, though. And I'm like Dark Souls, you know, or Demon Souls. Demon Souls. I love Demon Souls. Bear actually let me borrow it. So the first time I was introduced to Demon Souls is because Executive Bear let me borrow it, and I played the shit out of that game. Loved it. Like, I was 2 trophies away from a platinum. It's like, get all the special weapons from the NPCs, you know, the special NPCs, and then it was like, get all the rings. And then I just kind of stopped playing, something happened, and never went back to play it. Yeah, thank you, Barry, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that game was so good. And then I ended up picking up that collector's edition you had, you know, that came with that little strategy guide. Oh man, that is such an awesome set. Such an awesome game. All right, let's go whoop some butt. We got a duck and dodge. Woo! You're welcome. You're gonna pick up Destiny again Monday for the new game? Musaki, I am being pushed into doing it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. You know, you have to pay for this, don't you? Bear, or is this a new one? Or is this free, or is this new? Because Bear's been playing it a lot. I haven't played Destiny in probably 9 or 10 months. How much is it? I mean, that's the thing. It's like, it's hard to balance all that Destiny or streaming. And I love me some streaming. Woo, that was loud. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? Let's go fight the boss. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, everything's new. I haven't played it for so long. I'm going to have to... And you're still in the clan, so I mean, you're going to have Grumpy and Bear that have been playing it for a while. Jesus, I can't see where the hell I'm running. Oh, there's another one. Look at him chasing me down. And we're out of there. We're out of there. That's not bad, you know. I mean, I need to get into it again. We'll save it one last time here, and then we'll go fight Tyrant, right? We'll call it a game. And then I'm going to have to set up my PS3 and get ready to stream the first one. You guys going to stick around for that? We got some people that can watch the first Resident Evil made on the PlayStation 1. Will I get some people to stick around for that good one? Here's a part I love in this game. It's just the effects on this. So the first time I played this one is that it was in 2000. When did it come out? 2002?
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited,
That.
you know?
let's go.
That it was Executive Bear. I didn't even know they came out with it. And he came to my house, a room, or a dorm room, and said, hey, look at this. And it was 2 discs, and I could not believe it. And I remember, like, cutting school or not wanting to go to class. I remember him and I going to my mom's house because she had an awesome, like, flat Sony Trinitron TV. We had the component GameCube cables, hooked them up, and game looks so good on a tube TV. It's disgusting. This part here looks... I always loved that look. It looks... Even though we have the component cables here and we're doing an upscaler, nothing will really make it look good as on the tube. Woo. So good. I cut teaching class to play games.
Wesker!
Is it snowing in Missoula,
Thank
Bear?
you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
You're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl, but I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry,
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
you and Umbrella took his family. You bastard.
You bastards. And I'll slap you with my
Umbrella.
gun.
Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
You know what game I really love for the PlayStation 2? Is Onimusha.
It's magnificent.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Onimusha's
Barry.
great. You need to play it. And they remastered it for the... Did you have a Switch? You can get it on the Switch.
Me?
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again.
Shit!
Oh shit, Barry. Behold the tyrant. Damn you!
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak. You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out
Yes,
of here.
it's with William Birkin. That's where he gets the G virus. Bear knows the stories very well, too. I got these Resident Evil archive books that are fascinating. I think I gotta press something over here. I think the G virus comes from Birkin.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
Wesker must have
all
set it
logs.
off. Let's hurry.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
Find them on Amazon here for you.
deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating
These books are awesome.
and releasing all logs.
The Archives 1 and 2.
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
I own both of them just because I used to work at a store called Hastings. Woo! On the move, let's save
System
Chris.
has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Yeah, check those books out.
Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been
They used to be
activated.
really, really
All
expensive.
personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Yeah, you can get them a
All
hell of a lot
personnel
cheaper.
must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Yeah, they're worth the purchase, man. The Resident Evil books are worth the purchase.
The self-destruct system has been
Oh,
activated.
Hastings? Hell yeah.
All personnel
I used to
must
work
evacuate
at Hastings for years.
Deactivating.
That's where I got most of my games and strategy guides. It's just after I did my work, I'd spend time looking through the system, find out what I wanted. Half the time looking through just the computer. InfoWiz.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Oh yeah, I miss Hastings
Jill.
Immortal.
Chris, you're okay.
Glad to see you are too.
System has been
Anything on
activated.
Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
I got a lot of collectibles too from there.
Deactivating and releasing all logs.
And I think I bought Kuon there. I bought, Obscure, Haunting Ground, all these games that are like crazy expensive now for PS2. I bought a lot of them at Hastings.
All personnel
I would walk through the video game rental stuff all day and look at games, and look them up and see when they came in used. It was awesome. Fangirls over new books.
Come on, let's go.
It just saved you. Way to run ahead of me.
And releasing all logs.
Entertainmart, which is kind of like a Hastings. And where's that at? Where do you live? What state, Immortal?
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all
More like a GameStop? Okay. We have a GameStop in our town. I just read Missouri. Okay. I just read that GameStop is actually going to be closing more stores.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Yeah, me too.
The self-destruct
and 2 Entertainment Marts. We only have one in our town, one GameStop. And Hastings, you know, when I worked at Hastings, I used to love it because it wasn't littered with little trinkets of just silly stuff. It was, you know, it was nice. It wasn't littered with, you know, televisions. Like Hastings really went downhill. Hastings went downhill here. It started. The owner of it his name was John Marmaduke, and Marmaduke ended up selling out. Then they had televisions, stereos, model cars. It's just they got so much stuff, so much inventory. Nobody knew what the hell they were selling anymore. But when I worked there, it was, you know, specific. I loved it. I used to buy so many movies there for dirt cheap. Oh. Yeah, we only have one Hastings or one GameStop, and I don't know. I try to avoid it
3 minutes to detonation.
when I can. I mean, but sometimes it's just you gotta go there because I get a collectible for
there. Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
it. I actually don't trade in any of my games, Immortal.
Ladies first.
I just keep all my
Chris.
games.
Would you let me have my moments too?
I probably should trade in
All
some.
right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Yeah, and I get it. You know, I mean, if you're young and you're trying to get a new game and you don't have a job or can't make enough money, then yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, I just would keep all my games, and I think I'm thankful I did because so many, you know, some games have become so expensive now to buy, you can't even, you know, it's like a car payment to buy one. If you wanted to buy Rule of Rose or Kuan, it's $300. So the Tyrant on the first Resident Evil, I remember he was a pain in the ass when I fought him last time. He was tough. Did we get Chris and Barry?
Jill!
Yep.
You made it.
My boys. Get my boys. People are going crazy with trade-ins lately at GameStop, Immortal. You're getting a lot of money for stuff. Block it. But he won't block two. So there's some, I never do it, I never play it that way, but I think I need to start is when you don't blow up the mansion. And the mansion stays alive, or stays intact. And the Tyrant doesn't die. I always go for the good ending. I don't know why. I need to stop saving Barry, I need to stop saving Chris, and I just need to save myself. Cue Jurassic Park theme music. Bum, 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 bum. So I know there is that ending when the mansion doesn't blow up, and it's really neat, and I need to start playing it that way. I don't know if it's with Chris or Jill. Intact and infested. That's a good way to do it. Thank you, Immortal. Thank you, Shadow. Let's go ahead and I think I get a grade at the end of this, right? Or it'll tell me my save and playtime.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Not good playtime. Not gonna save it. Not gonna save it. So we played real survival is when you the save item boxes don't, transfer all your items. It gets really tough. All right, Barry, you're out of here. What are you doing later tonight? Do you want to watch some of the original? Are you going to be doing a little Borderlands and Link's Awakening? I love that. Right? Just means on my memory card. All right. I like it. I like it. I like it. Awesome. Thank you, Bear. Thank you. I think this memory card is, there you go. You got full Triforce now, man. Full Triforce. Whoop, whoop. I think this memory card is all Resident Evil. It is. I like it. I like it. There we go. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. This is it's been a great stream, and thank you for the subs. Thank you, Shadow Lich, for the cheers, and Shadow Lady, and the new people there. Immortal, thank you for stopping by, and you're welcome for the sub. I definitely do appreciate you stopping in. I'm going to go ahead and get some things lined up here. Now I got to switch over from the Cube over to the PlayStation to do the original Resident Evil stream. I might as well start it, right? Might as well get onto it. It just takes me back just a little bit further. I'm worried about it because last time I played it, the Tyrant, I think, killed me 2 or 3 times. There were some things I died in that game because it was difficult. It was a difficult game, and I'm just not used to it. I mean, Bear and I used to rip that game up, but not so much anymore. So, anyway. Isn't that fun? That lets you know I am playing on the GameCube. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Stay tuned here for a little in a little bit. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, get some stuff set up here, and then gonna try to jump on to do the Resident Evil Director's Cut stream. And we're gonna just roll this entire month of October into Scary Game Month. And so this was the big kickoff and the launch to our Scary Games. So we're going to go ahead and because Resident Evil did so well on our polls, the Director's Cut, we're going to go ahead and do the Director's Cut as well. I think it's only right that we do that. So everybody, please stay tuned. If you haven't done so, please follow us on our fan pages. Definitely do appreciate that. Specifically our horror game fans. We definitely need that. If you haven't done so, please follow me on Twitter. And that's where I'll be announcing when I'm going live. Also with the horror game fans, continue to show your support by cheering, subscribing, donating to the channel. Do appreciate that. And follow me on YouTube for all past streams. So other than that, thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will be back a little bit later and we'll start Resident Evil Director's Cut for the PlayStation 1. Thank you for watching, and I will see everybody very soon.